Hi, my name is Tommy Kelly. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And downward fall, wherever it may take me, I know that love won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. That's for you guys, and just a wee thank you, and thanks very much, and thanks for hitting 1,100 subscribers. Sorry I get mixed up with the words there. Can't thank you guys enough. It was only the other day I was celebrating 1,000, now I'm up to 1,100. Today is a Q&A Friday, so hopefully I'll get through all this today. The first question is from Courtney Madden. Do I think it's okay to eat raw tofu as long as it is not obsessing over fats? For example, chia seeds in smoothie for breakfast and avocado for lunch with roasted chickpeas. She likes the way raw food keeps her feeling full but feeling light. Well, to be honest, I would be a bit worried about the way it makes you feel full but feeling light, because do you suffer with an eating disorder? Because if that's the case, you need to really watch and make sure that's not the eating disorder thoughts and things. I'm not saying it is, but I just worry about you because I love you so much and I want you to be safe and to be happy. If raw tofu works for you, go ahead, definitely do it. But like I say, it's good to see that you're not going fully raw tofu. If you are having like things like fats and things like that, make sure you're getting enough protein as well. Try and get in some like your tofu, your tempeh, your seeds and your beans and things like that, and obviously kale and things. But it's good to see that you're doing that. But if raw tofu works for you, then all by means go ahead and do it. But personally, in my opinion, I don't agree with it, especially if you're coming from an eating disorder background, because I think obsessing over certain things, which it can perpetuate at times, you may not be in that situation at the moment, but if it starts to creep in, get off it right away, because the last thing you want to be obsessing in is anything. You want to develop a good relationship with your food, having a good portion of proteins, fats and carbs. You need your fats for hormone production and vitamins, soluble vitamins like A, D, E and K and things like that. So you need to be adding things like your avocados to your salads, your oils and things like that, so it helps absorb those nutrients. So I hope that's helped you a lot on that question, but if you'd like me to go into more on it, Courtney, please do, and I just really want to help you guys as much as I can. The next one is from Danielle Cately. Show you and tell about my tattoos. Well, as you can see here, I've got a Chinese sleeve. This is the koi fish, and as it swims upstream it turns into a dragon. And obviously as well, that's the Chinese symbol for Capricorn from my birth. That there is my dog Sandy, who passed away when he was 22. And I've also got a Glasgow Rangers tattoo up there, as you can well see. And obviously there as well, that's a tribal tattoo. On this side, that's a cross in memory of my mum, and obviously Jesus Christ there. And there's my mum's face there in that one, a portrait of her, and my wife's name, Laura. Also this one is my mum and my grandfather, and I've also got a tribal tattoo that goes all the way up my shoulder onto my neck, as you can see. Goes right up to there, that's a tribal dragon. I'll need to move the camera here a bit. This one here is a tribal, a guardian angel cross, similar to David Beckham's on my leg. And I've also, as well, this one here is in memory of my dad, who passed away from a stroke and heart failure, and that's Chest and Heart Stroke Scotland, and the day he died. So that's in memory of my dad. Also as well, I've got this one here, which is Jesus on the cross, and when he met the devil, obviously, as well, when he was banishing him from heaven. And also as well, I've got this one in the back here that you'll see. That's a scripture for the Bible. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. And it's obviously got a cross below it. It's just to put a protection thing of me, because I'm a really into spiritualism and things, and obviously I'm in the LDS church and I'm about to be baptised on Friday as well. So that's that, guys, and thanks very much for that one. It was great to show you that. And what you also asked, what is my stance on Scotland's stance on medical cannabis? Well, I do agree with it in forms for medical purposes. Obviously, people terminal cancer and things like that, and a lot of other diseases it's used for, multiple sclerosis and things, and it does have its benefits for that. But obviously, I don't agree with it being used in the community for, obviously, for recreational purposes and things, because it can bring on a lot of things like schizophrenia and psychosis and paranoia and things like that. But in for people that's got illnesses and things and like they're in a lot of pain, yeah, it's definitely got its benefits, and I thoroughly recommend that. My mum was actually offered it at one point just before she died, and she actually thought about it, but she didn't get the chance to before she passed. And yeah, I definitely agree with it. So that's a really good question. Lindsay Romano also asks, how does my role of faith play in my recovery? Well, definitely my faith plays a lot in it, and I wake up every morning and I'm thankful to the Lord, and I pray for everybody and to be a better person every single day, knowing that my family are up there in heaven and looking over me, my mum, my dad, my grandfather and things. And with me being in the LDS church, the way we pray is we bind family together, and it binds family not over in the afterlife but also here as well. So it means you'll definitely all meet them again, which I believe we all do anyway, but it's a binding process, and that's how my faith plays a massive role. I would like to do more in that and show you things, like I say, I'm getting baptised on Friday and things as well, so faith's a massive part of my life, and it always has been. So thanks very much for that, Lindsay, and if you would like me to do a video and start doing a bit of spiritualism on my channel, I would really love to do it. It's part of my life, and if it's something that's not going to put you guys off, because I don't like to ram things down your throat and things, and that's not my thing, mate. But if you would like to see some spiritualism on my channel, I'll certainly do that. The last one is from Heather Combs. How long have I had ED, and how did my wife and family treat me once they knew? Well, I've had my eating disorder for 19 years, and it started obviously when I lost my mum in 1997, and I was a semi-professional footballer at the time, and basically my mum had cancer for 17 years, but obviously brought on because she chose to have me when she had cancer in the womb, and she was given the choice of having me and being free of and obviously living with the cancer, or aborting me and being free of the cancer, and she obviously decided to have me, and I blamed myself an awful lot when I found that out later on in life, but I know that was her choice because she wanted a family and she was desperate to have me, and I live every day for my mum, and I know we'll meet her again and things. And I've also had relapses, obviously, with the time when my wife had ovarian cancer and 4 miscarriages, and she ended up having to have a full hysterectomy, so we can't have a family now and things. And you'll see all this in my eating disorder part 1, part 2 and part 3, and the videos down below if you look in for them, and you'll see them. My story's all in that, and it'll take you right back to it. I thoroughly recommend you watch them, Heather. And how did my family treat me once they knew? Well, my dad was great. My dad done everything for me before he died, and I thank him so much, and I just really regret that I couldn't recover for him before he passed and things, but I know he's up there watching me, and he's part of the reason why I'm fighting every day as well. And the only things that some sides of my dad's family didn't take it too well, and they've stopped speaking to me and things and that, and I love them to bits as well, and life's too short to be not speaking to them and that, and I wish they would speak to me, but I can't force them, and I just hope that they realise that it's not a choice. And some people do think that, and they didn't speak to my dad as well at times. I mean, When me and my wife looked after my father before he passed, we were constantly looking after him day and night along with the carers, and when my dad was out in the wheelchair and things, and they totally walked past him in the street and that, and I think that's a lot to do with it as well. They feel a lot of guilt because he's taken to the grave what they done to him, and like I say, family is the most important thing in the world. It means everything, and it should do. That's what it's all about, giving back to them, but what can you do? So thanks very much for your questions, guys, and remember, link your questions below for next week, because it's easier for me to find them on this channel, because I've got a lot of people subscribing now, and it's hard to get through a lot of questions, and I don't like to not reply to everybody. I try my hardest to reply to everybody. I'm up all night sometimes replying to people and things, but please link them below in this video, because it's much easier for me to find them. And remember, me and Jessica will be doing live streams on a Saturday at 12 noon UK time and a Sunday at 10 AM UK time. So if you would like to come on to YouNow and speak to us, that's the times to do it. Like I say, any more video requests, please let me know, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing, guys. And pro recovery, remember, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you. And remember, guys, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon, and love you so much.